Today's woman bringing up the next generation, the challenge parents of girls face every day, and with all, especially the mixed messages about beauty and success bombarding them, how do we raise confident girls?
Am I pretty?
Olive, you are the most beautiful girl in the whole world.
Yeah, you're just saying that.
No, I'm not. I'm madly in love with you. And it's not because of your brains or your personality. It's because you're beautiful, inside and out.
Well, that's one way to do it. Well, now two single women, Susan Johnson and Kimberly Webb, who want to send the message to young girls that they can be having a successful life on their own, have written a book called Princess Bubble, and they're joined this morning by Michelle Borba, who is a parenting expert. Good morning, all three of you.
Thank you.
Oh, so let me see if I get this right. You two women are raised in the South, and you're raised with this idea of the prince that's going to come and rescue you someday, as we read in all these books, read when we were children. And you grew up and had these lives as flight attendants. It took you all around the world, and you saw everything, and you came to a different conclusion. Is that right?
That's right. We've had wonderful lives and great friends and family, and as we traveled and were told that, you know, if you find a prince, you'll live happily ever after, we did some exploring internally and externally from all the messages we were getting, and we realized that, you know, we have a great life, and if we find a prince to share that with, that is great. But right now we have happily ever after, even without being rescued.
So the idea of being rescued is the issue, that you need to be rescued to be happy, is something that it sounds as though you feel maybe is not the best message to give girls.
Right. We want every girl to know that, you know, we're definitely, our message is not anti-prince at all. It's anti-perhaps damsel in distress. We want every girl to know that they're a princess, that they are beautiful, that they're valuable, that they can have fulfilling lives no matter what. And that's really a message that we're passionate about, and we want to share with our story.
This sounds like a good message, Michelle.
Oh, amen. It's a wonderful message. I think too long we've been raising our kids from the outside in. That you have to, especially girls these days, that you have to have the boob jobs, the Botox, the whole darn thing. And as a result, what's happening is our children are not recognizing it's strong from the inside out. That's the part that's
so then are we
wonderful.
making a mistake when we read these fairy tales to our children about damsels in distresses, you know, Rapunzel and all that? Are we making maybe a mistake if we don't have a conversation?
The conversation is the key. And it's talking over and over again from an early age that you are wonderful for who you are.
Okay, how do we do that is the question. You say set a positive example as a mom. What do you mean?
Be confident yourself, because what we now
that's
know,
easier said than done,
it
Michelle.
is easier said than done, but if you're mindful of it and you realize you are influential in your daughter, and the best self-esteem booster is from watching somebody do it right. Your test is, if my daughter had only my behavior to watch today, what would she have caught? And that sends a little, tune it up yourself.
All right, you say stay connected to your daughter. I think that's critical. Whether
it's so hard, and it's particularly as they get older, they want to go towards their peers. So find comfortable little ways to still stay into your daughter's lives. If it's reading Harry Potter, if it's watching Gilmore Girls together, find something that you have a commonality with.
Foster her strengths and passions, and also find strong female role models. Like, how do you find them for her?
I think you look for those. It could be Great Aunt Harriet. It could be Joe Rowling. It could be Ann Curry. Find people who are strong, assertive role models for girls, females, that are assertive and confident.
And you know, I think that this idea of working from the inside out is really a smart idea, you know, to really sort of value our girls and let them understand this.
Our message says that true happiness comes from loving God and helping others and liking who you are, and like when you cut your hair for locks of love, I mean, doing something for someone else,
that's
really,
the best thing.
yes.
To me, that's just the pure guarantee of the happy life. If you can do something
happily ever after
for somebody else. All right, well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having us.
Happily
Ever after.
And thanks, Michelle, for your advice this morning.